Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Whatever time of day I cross your platform. I hope it's a good one. Welcome back to the Antress Wit Show. I am, of course, your host, Antress. So, listen, before we get started, let me show y'all my little outfit. You can shop my looks. I'm going to leave the link in the description. Guys, this has been a um, I guess discombobulated week for me. I missed Monday's episode and I do want to apologize. I'm just getting started and I already missed the episode, but stuff happens. I got a call early Monday morning that my aunt has had passed and it's kind of just threw things off for me. But I'm here. It's Thursday. And I don't want to bore you guys with my story. Okay? So, let's get started. Because these last 2 weekends, I tell you, my husband and I have been eating up something and I was bloated. My numbers are probably off. So I dreaded getting on the scale and looking at my numbers, but I had to. And I want to share this Renpho scale with you guys. It's a digital scale that's Bluetooth and it tells you your numbers. At our age, y'all, we got to know our numbers and we got to keep up with our numbers and we got to stay up on our health. Okay. It's Thursday. So we're going to talk about it on Thursday. I had my mammogram last week, I believe. So, my ladies, if you're 40 and older, I want you to make sure that you are getting your annual checkup, men as well, and make sure that you're getting those mammograms and colonoscopy. I do have to schedule my colonoscopy, and I plan on doing that this week to get it scheduled. So let's make sure we keep up on our health, guys, because that's important. Health is wealth. We can't keep going if we're not healthy. We'll miss days out of work. We'll spend a lot of money on medication and stuff like that. So let's make sure we encourage each other. If you know somebody, ask them and encourage them to get to the doctor to get their annual checkup. I hate doing it. I hate going to doctors, but I do appreciate that I am in good health and I am glad that I do go get my checkups. So I want to encourage you to do so as well. All right? So let's get on to what is happening around here because a lot has happened, y'all. And Big Tigger, I don't think we're going to stop talking about him. Ew. He has stepped away from the mic. He announced that last week that he's going to step away and focus on his family. He said all these years he put into people, talking to people, interviewing people, and now his personal life has circulated around the internet. And so, yeah, he's stepping away. Some say he resigned. I have not confirmed that yet, so I'm not going to say. And as all of this is happening, the co-host Francesca, maybe I'm saying it right, has filed a defamation lawsuit against Tigger's wife, Alicia Brown, for the social media post that she made. So all of this is going on, and Miss Brown on Monday was arrested. Karma doesn't miss. And again, this is opinions. My opinion was and is that Miss Brown was the aggressor. Like, she was like over dramatic, overly dramatic to me. Okay, some people may disagree with that, but to me, she was overly dramatic in the whole situation. And now her ass is in jail. Okay, so let me read this to you guys. Big Tigger's wife, Alicia Brown, was arrested on kidnapping charges. Yes, kidnapping. According to Hart County Sheriff's Office, deputies conducted a felony traffic stop on a vehicle traveling north on I 85 after receiving a BOLO, be on the lookout, alert. Alicia Brown was taken into custody on an outstanding warrants from the Baltimore County Police Department related to the 2019 disappearance of a 10-year-old child identified as her daughter, Alicia Brown. I don't know if you guys know the backstory, but apparently Miss Brown had a daughter, and she's been missing now for 7 years. So when I went to read this backstory, it looks like she left her in a car when she was I can't remember if it was 4 years old or 7 years old, but she left her in a hot car while she was in the casino gambling. Somewhere during this neglect, the father ended up getting custody of her. There was a custody battle. Right after the custody was granted to the father, the child went missing. Somehow she was kidnapped. And apparently, allegedly, Miss Brown is tied to that. And that's why she have those warrants. That's why she have kidnapping warrants. Now, what I think also happened, because she had warrants in Fulton County. I think she was on her way to Baltimore and taking Tigger's son, and she wasn't supposed to. Because it goes on to say, and y'all know I can't see, it goes on to say two young children were found in the vehicle and safely recovered. One of them is reportedly the child Brown shared with Big Tigger. So what do y'all think she was doing? You think she was running away with Tigger's child too? I think so. And then there's a video. Apparently, the son recorded them as they were scuffling. And as I said before, and I still feel the same way, and again, this is my opinion, I think Miss Brown is the aggressor. And just reading her backstory, this lady is crazy. You hear me? I don't know her, but from this stuff, she's crazy. And I also heard that the father called Tigger years ago and told him about this kidnapping. So why did you marry this lady anyway? Why did you jeopardize your career for this lady? Why did you even have a child by her when she's kidnapped her child? Nobody knows where this daughter is. Maybe she knows. I hope she's still alive. But what is really going on? I want y'all to watch this video. And the Mr. Tigger, Mr. Tigger, Mr. Tigger, get off of her now. Took me out. Here's the video.
My phone.
Tigger, get off
my phone.
Do you not see all them crime? Bro, why did
Stop.
you do
I'm
that?
not doing that.
Yes,
She
you did.
dropped. She dropped.
Bro, you're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her, Alex. I just want
Bro.
my phone. She could give me the phone and it'd be over. She could give me the phone and it would be over.
Bro, just get over her. She's gonna
I'm
give you.
not on her at all. Give me my phone.
Get off of me,
Give me my
Tigger.
phone.
D, if I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing this
If you
shit.
say so. Give me my phone.
Bro, just get over her. You can buy a new phone.
Get off of me!
Mr. Tigger!
Get off of me!
Mr. Tigger, get off of her now!
He sounded like a high school principal, y'all. Get off of her now. I mean, I know he was defending his mom, but all right, up next is Nolan Wells. This 18-year-old went missing from Horn Island when he was on vacation with friends who all appeared to be Caucasian. Now, please don't come for me because I'm not racist at all unless I have to be. Okay? So, I want you to understand that the internet is not playing about this. One black boy with three white boys on a trip, and the black boy did not return. He had taken a boat trip to celebrate with friends to celebrate the holiday, according to officials. His body was discovered Monday off the coast of the island following a search. Now his parents and family is demanding answers. Wells was last seen on the island around 3 p.m. His mother reported him missing later that night. His so-called friends left him with the assumption that he was going back to mainland with someone else. And I say so-called friends because let me tell you this. When we go somewhere as a group, when we leave, we're leaving as a group. That's code. You do not break that code. You do not leave without the people you came from. Even though he's 18 and he said, hey, I'm going back with somebody else. Nobody, you coming with us. If we rolled out here together, we're leaving together. Let me tell y'all, me and my sisters and my friends, we do not play that. If we come together, you better believe we are leaving together. The family has hired Ben Crump to help with the investigation. An autopsy was ordered, but they have not shared the results yet. And my heart and sincere condolences go out to the Wells family. This is so heartbreaking, along with this next story of the parents who were arrested and has confessed to the disappearance and the death of their 4-year-old child. And I just don't understand how people can do this to children. Like, how can you unalive your own child? I don't get it. And I guess it's not for me to get because I'm not that person. But these parents, Javeayah Harris, who is 23 years old, and Michelle A. Hearing, and again, I'm probably pronouncing these names wrong, has been arrested and charged after confessing to the death of their 4-year-old daughter, Javeayah Harris. At this time, the Aiken County Sheriff Office is still searching for her body. The two admitted that they didn't get their daughter medical care after she suffered an injury from alleged assault by her mother. Her mother admitted to getting rid of the body. Officials believe that she has been dead for more than a month. Y'all, this is so sad. This is so sad, and it breaks my heart that they can do something like this. Like, that's crazy. And I know they're young, but please, please don't do this to these babies. This is so sad. Like, this breaks my heart. It really does. So the mom called and reported her child missing, and they lied about the whole situation. But gratefully, the public spoke up because apparently it happened at their previous place that they lived in another county, and then they moved there. So people from the previous county heard of the story and they started speaking up about the things that they saw when they lived in their county. So I mean, if you see something, say something. You have to. I'm a school bus driver, y'all, and they tell us that all the time. If we see something, we got to say something. There's no way. And, I pay attention to my kids that get on that bus. I listen to my kids. I don't judge them because you never know what type of home these kids are coming from. And I want to provide that love and that support for them. Sometimes that's all they get. Like, I'm the first person they see in the mornings after their parents. And a lot of times these kids are getting on the bus and they're angry because their parents has fussed at them about something, or they live in a home where the parents has party all night and they didn't get any sleep. I've had kids that will sleep on the bus. They will peacefully sleep on the bus because that's the only time they can get some sleep. And I let them sleep because if this is the time that you can get your sleep, then baby, get your sleep. Get your sleep. But it breaks my heart, like, to really even see stuff like this. What y'all think about this heat, y'all? It's been hot. This ain't the same heat we survived when we was kids. And this ain't the same heat when we was in grandma's house. Cause y'all know it was hot as hell in grandma's house. Grandma, well, I'm not even gonna say heat because we didn't even have central heating air, but those fans was blowing out nothing but hot air. But you was not going to in and out of grandma's house and let that thing heat in there. I know that for a fact. It's been hot. So you guys make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure you drink some water if you're outside and stay cool. Everything's expensive now. Food is expensive. We spend a lot of money on gas. Everything is expensive. So you got to get you a side hustle. Some of y'all just need to take y'all ass to work and stop asking people for money. That's just the bottom line. Okay? And one thing before we go, I want you to, every morning, wait 30 minutes before you pick up your phone. If you use your phone for an alarm clock or to look at the time, go out and buy you a cheap clock. Use that clock and not your cell phone. I've learned that it helps with your A1C numbers. It helps lowers your A1C numbers. I've been practicing that. I've been waking up in the mornings and not checking social media, not checking my emails for the first 30 minutes. Sit up in the bed and meditate. Write down things that you're grateful for. Say what you are grateful for. Pray and tell God thank you for this day, but try it. For the first 30 minutes in the morning, don't pick up your phone. Discipline yourself. Same thing at night. Before you go to bed, start meditating before you sleep. Clear your mind. Put that phone down before you go to bed, 30 minutes prior, and meditate. I hope you guys have a great weekend, a great rest of your week, and I will see you on Monday. Thank you for watching.